This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, Martin Wallace is a genius and has done so many great things. And I recently really fell in love with the game that he did, Wildlands, that came out from Osprey Games. I thought that was just a fantastic experience, and I just thought it couldn't get any better. Oh, but wait, it has, because now we have Judge Dredd, Helter Skelter, using the Wildland rules. Yes, yes. Enough of me talking. Why don't we just go down to the table and just take a look at something truly spectacular. Okay, there is no way I'm going to explain everything to you guys on this game. It is Wildlands basically, with just a couple of little bit different things, not too much. One of the neat things that's going to happen is when the game comes out, there's going to be some rules that you can use Wildlands along with Judge Dredd or any games in the future. There will be free rules that'll be out for it. You have a two-sided board. I'm just going to show you the other side very quickly. As you can see, this is the cityscape, which is just, of course, as gorgeous as anything, but I really like the Hall of Justice here. Really gives me the feel of Judge Dredd and everything going on in it. Now, very simply, each side is going to have, like, these are the Strom, I believe it is, and they are very the art is just phenomenal on this. But the real thing here is these beautiful figures, and they are just absolutely fantastic. Take a look at that. They come pre-washed. You don't have to paint them, but of course I'm going to paint them. But you know, for those of you that don't do painting, well, guess what? These look fine just the way they are. Also, we have, you know, Judge Dredd's team here, which is just absolutely fantastic. You're going to get 5 figures a side, and the judge here has all his peeps in a line here, and we're going to show you Judge Dredd himself. I mean, look how cool that is, and they make it cool enough. The detail's fantastic, and it'll be fun to paint, but you don't have to paint it. But I am. And these are just absolutely beautiful. Now the cards are really easy to figure out. This is the symbol for that particular character, their health, and then a special ability on the bottom. What you're going to do to start off the game, you are going to deal each player 10 of these cards. And then they're going to pick 5, and they're going to assign 5 cards to each player. What's going to happen is you're going to take those other 5 and hand them out to pass them to the next person. These cards here are going to have numbers on them, such as 40, and that is exactly where that person will go when he spawns in. So he will go on section 40, which is right there. And the ones that you had passed off, that is where these little control units mission objectives are going to go. You're going to turn these over, and that you're going to have to put yours wherever these numbers are. So they could be all over the place here, and you need to get those because the object of the game is to get to 5 victory points. Now, how do you do that? You could pick these up for 2 points apiece, or you can take out an opponent, which will give you 1 victory point. The first one to 5 wins, plain and simple. You play this 2 to 4 players. I played it both ways, and of course it is glorious. Now, break down on the cards real quick. I'm just going to move all this stuff out of the way real quick because we don't edit anything. We just show you exactly what's going on. We've got 2 figures here, and I'm just going to show you really quick how combat works. As you can see, there is an action for combat. There is, they call this a melee punch, this is a smash, this is a snipe, this is a shotgun, and that is an explode. If you play this against a particular person, you're going to have these cards. They're going to have symbols of the creature that you're going to be trying to work with, or Judge Dredd. You may want to try to hit somebody for 1 point of damage. So you would play this card right here. Now, he has to be able to block this. And of course, it's just 1 space away. And in order to block it, he's going to have a symbol to block it. Now, he may play a card that has this defense. That does not block that, okay? And if you take a look at the card here that we had, now if you take a look at the card here, the only thing that can block another action is another fist. Well, that wouldn't do it. That's a wild card action, but he does have a fist here that would defend it, so he would not take any damage. Would he not have that and had another card in his hands, such as this, which would not help him, he have an offensive maneuver, he couldn't play anything, then guess what? He's going to take the damage. Now, if you were to take any shots at him, he would have to play those symbols, and any explosions, those symbols would block. If not, you are taking damage, and then you're going to put a damage cube onto your card, and once you get the number of damage, such as for Judge Dredd here, should he take, well, let's just say Judge Anderson takes 3 damage, they are out of the game, and then the other person is going to attribute the points, and you are going to flip the card over, and guess what? That's that. So it plays just like Wildlands. I suggest you taking a look at some of the videos that we've done on Wildlands to get the full rulescape and how this all plays out. But this is a fantastic tactical combat game that plays very well with no dice, believe it or not. It works fantastic with the cards, and it is well thought out with a lot of strategy. But let's go up top and get my final thoughts on this fantastic, wonderful game. Wow, fantastic, unbelievable. I didn't show you everything. It comes with 2 other armies. You get a total of 20 figures, 5 figures per faction. Just absolutely beautiful miniatures. I mean, just done to perfection. I like the wash on them. You don't have to paint them, and this is coming from a guy that likes to paint a lot and have his figures paint. You don't need to paint these. Me, I just painted them because I have a thing for Judge Dredd that I think is real. You know, I really enjoy it, and I'm going to enjoy painting these. This is going to be a fun thing to do. So definitely check this out. This is something really fantastic. I believe I said it during the explanation that there is going to be a PDF when this comes out. You're going to be able to find it on Board Game Geek and on their site that gives you rules to convert and play between all the Wildland games, which I think is just really cool. Kind of evens things up a bit, and just another fantastic game from Osprey Games. They are just knocking it out of the park lately, and Martin Wallace is just doing a fantastic job. And then to take and do Judge Dredd with the Wildland rules, fantastic, 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 fantastic. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.